much for joining me today, Lindsay. I really, really appreciate your time, taking the time to kind of share your profile and your experience with incoming students and talk a little bit about your background. So we only have about 10 minutes, so we'll kick off. So I might just get you to kind of introduce yourself, talk a little bit about your background, maybe what you studied for your undergraduate degree, where you studied. Go for it.
Yeah. Hi, everyone. Hi. I'm from Victoria, BC, in Canada. I previously studied a Bachelor of Commerce at the University of Victoria. And yeah, since then, I've worked in HR and project management for the past 5 years.
Okay, so in your undergraduate degree, would you have done elements of human resource management?
Yeah. In my undergraduate, I had a taste of kind of a little bit of everything. So HR was one component. There was also accounting, finance, marketing, um, and but HR was definitely my favorite class. And I also had the opportunity to do a few co-ops, or I think they're called internships here,
Okay, yeah.
where I did HR, and yeah, it kind of reaffirmed that I really liked it and wanted to pursue a career in it.
Excellent. And just expanding on that, what is it about HR really that kind of, I suppose, appeals to you? And
Yeah,
just following on from that, why Trinity? Why the program here at Trinity?
yeah, I really like HR, just because I really like working with people. I like how much goes on in HR, supporting employees' development, strategic work, for helping an organization like be successful long term, from the people perspective. I also really like health and safety. Yeah, all the components of HR. Just I'm really attracted and to it and motivated by doing work in those areas. And then as far as being interested in the Trinity Business School, I've always been wanting to do my master's. And from my work experience and just the undergrad, I knew I wanted to do it in HR. And so when I was doing my research of master's programs, Trinity popped up, and I just really liked kind of the focus of HR. I think it I really like the values of the program, and I felt like it would help me achieve my goals, that I'm working towards in HR, in my career. I also really like that I was attracted to it because it's 1 year. It's a bit of an adventure, leaving Canada, and discovering Dublin. And then on top of that, I also had a mentor who did her MBA here, back home, and she couldn't speak any more highly of Trinity.
Oh,
And
that's amazing. I suppose what
mhm.
I was going to ask you to kind of expand how you, I'm always interested in international students kind of hearing about Dublin because it's obviously it's a relatively small country kind of right next to the UK. So I'm always interested in kind of people coming all over the world and what their experiences of Dublin and how they heard about the program. And so you had a mentor in Canada that actually studied in Trinity Business School, is it? They did an MBA here.
Yeah,
Oh, that's amazing.
yeah,
Small world after all.
it is.
Great. And I suppose you're a month in now. So in terms of kind of, is there anything that's really surprised you? Have you got any highlights of studying on the program?
Yeah, that's a great question. So far, everything's been wonderful. Um, a few highlights was there was an orientation week before we actually started classes, which I really enjoyed. It helped me become familiar with the campus. It helped me connect with my like other friends in the program, colleagues, um, and start building those relationships before we really got into like group projects and learning in class. I also, our first week was a block class of learning and development with Dr. Paul Donovan, and he was amazing and just kind of taught us so many practical things that I'm already excited to take back in my future job. Um, yeah, what else? There's tons of societies and sports clubs. I was just like overwhelmed and had a hard time picking which ones to join. And then I think the other thing that surprised me is it's already October, so time just
Yeah.
flies so quickly.
Time is flying. So you have engaged with some societies. Did you manage to pick one?
Yeah, so right now I'm part of the Business University and Economic Society. I may have got that wrong, but it's abbreviated to DUBS. So there's
Okay.
been a session, an event every single week that you can go to. I'm also part of the Consulting Society. So yeah, that one is also, there's like an event every week that I could be attending, and I try to as best I can. And
Yeah,
then I'm
we know it can be
also,
difficult, like,
yeah, yeah,
but we do try and encourage people to engage. And obviously, as you just mentioned there are business specific societies, if you like, not just kind of juggling society or,
yeah,
different language stuff. There's a lot. I think there's over like 100 societies or something like that. So you definitely have your pick.
yeah, yeah. I also part of like fun five-a-side soccer, which is really fun too.
Oh,
So
brilliant.
get some balance there.
Would soccer be big in Canada? I'm not sure.
Pardon?
Would soccer be kind of popular in Canada? I suppose slightly more so in the States, maybe.
Yes, no, soccer is really popular where I'm from, and I've been on a team for years, so it's nice to be able to continue playing here.
Oh, brilliant. And just in terms of kind of what comes next, I know you kind of mentioned before Paul Donovan's program and obviously module, and he's one of our adjunct professors who's like an industry professional. And you said that you're very keen to kind of take back some of the things that you've learned into your future kind of roles. And what is it? Is there a specific area of HR that you feel very drawn to, or do you have a specific goal or aspiration that you're working towards?
Yeah, I think right now that I am trying to actually just keep an open mind and just kind of be open to all opportunities and all the different components of HR. My past jobs have been related to learning and development. So that's probably why
Yeah.
I really was drawn to that. And I could see myself in the future being involved in learning and development, but I don't want to close off any other opportunities. So
Yeah.
I'm really just exploring, and we'll see. Of course, by the end, I do aspire for a job. So,
And
we'll,
do you see yourself settling potentially in Ireland, or do you see yourself moving back to Canada or going further afield? What are the plans in terms of location?
yeah, I am not sure yet. I think it's just all kind of, it depends. And I think it's only October, so I'm giving myself kind of the next few months just to kind of figure out how jobs work in Ireland, what is different from Canada, and yeah, see if I can get a job by the end of this program, and yeah, reassess then. Um, yeah.
Excellent. And in terms of kind of, have you started to look at like dissertation topics and things like that, or is it still slightly too early for that?
We did start our research course, so I've been learning kind of how to build the foundations of the dissertation. But for topics specifically, I haven't settled on anything exactly.
Okay, well,
Yeah, we'll
plenty of
just
time.
see.
I mean, we say plenty of time,
Yeah.
we know it will be February. Last question. In terms of if there's anything you could kind of say to somebody who's maybe unsure about whether or not this program could be for them, is there one thing that you would say if you had the chance?
I think just like reflect on, do you have a passion for people and organization growth? Does it excite you to support employee development or drive strategic initiatives? This program could be a great fit if any of those things kind of pique your interest. Yeah,
Amazing. Thank you so much, Lindsay. And we got in under 10 minutes, so that's great. Thanks again for your time.
you're
And I hope
welcome.
everybody watching this found it useful. So yeah, good luck with your future studies, Lindsay. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.